our last training video, we talked about the importance of attitude. And if you remember, the success sales triangle includes attitude, behaviors, and techniques. And so attitude is critical because that drives almost everything else. And when we talked about attitude, we talked about your attitude about yourself, your attitude about your company, and your attitude about your marketplace. People who are strong winners in sales, they maintain a positive, strong attitude about themselves, no matter how their role performance goes. They maintain a strong, positive attitude about their company and their product and their brand. And then thirdly, they maintain a strong attitude and mindset about their marketplace, no matter what's happening in the economy. They look at the positive, they look at the possibilities, they look at the opportunities that even a slow economy can bring. And so that's critical that you maintain the right attitude. In this session, we want to talk about behaviors, because really behaviors are what gets you the results that you get. If your behaviors are the right behaviors, then you're going to get the results you're looking for. Brian Tracy says it this way. He said, successful people simply practice successful habits or successful behaviors. If one man can have success, another man can have success. How? By their behaviors. Now, a lot of times we don't carry out the right behaviors or the consistent behaviors, and that's because our mindset or our attitude is not where it needs to be. And so if that's something you're struggling with, go back to the last video and think a lot about your identity and your mindset about yourself. But here we want to talk about behaviors, because that's really going to produce your results. And there are three components to behaviors that you need to be thinking about. They are goals, plans, and actions. And so start with goals. What are your goals? And you can think of goals long term. For example, what are your 1 year or 3 year or 5 year goals? Sometimes 5 years and beyond gets a little fuzzy. But you might think about, what are my 1 year and 2 or 3 year goals? And then get a good picture of where you want to go. Sometimes I refer to that as our vision. But they're goals. They're things that we want to achieve and we want to see happen. And then it's very critical that you bring your goals down to a shorter period of time. And what I recommend is set 90-day goals, set quarterly goals, because 90 days or 12 or 13 weeks, if you will, is a long enough period of time to accomplish something significant, but it's a short enough period of time to create urgency and keep you focused and keep you motivated. Sometimes if we set a goal for 1 to 3 years out and we don't have some intermediate steps or immediate steps of action, we kind of lose it. So set 90-day goals, and we talk about that in actually our very first training module, the importance of 90-day goals and how to go about doing that. If you don't know how to do that effectively, or you've forgotten from the first training module, go back and watch it and study it, because you need goals, especially when it comes to sales. You've got to set goals and have clear goals in mind every 90 days. And then you also want to create plans. Plans are simply action steps to get you to those goals. They help you achieve those goals. It's great to have a goal, but if you don't have a plan to get there, you're probably never going to get there. And so start with your goals. What do you want to accomplish in the next 90 days? And then what's your plan? Set out some specific action steps that you're going to follow that will get you to that place. Sometimes I hear people say, well, my goal is this, but I don't really have a plan. I just hope I'm going to get there. And y'all, hope is not a strategy. Hope is not a plan. And hope will not necessarily get you to your goals. You've got to have a plan. So set your goals and then make a plan. And a plan simply is an outline of the steps. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. And I find that it's best to put dates on them. And so if you're setting 90-day goals, you've got about 12 weeks to work with. And so week 1, what are you going to do? And then week 2, what are you going to do? And then week 3. Or if you look at it from the standpoint of a quarter, you might say, on month 1, I want to accomplish this, and on month 2, that. and on month 3 this, and that's going to get me to my goal, my 90-day goal that I'm shooting for. And so goals and plans are critical. But goals and plans without action, without execution, will not accomplish anything. And so the third component here to behaviors is execution, taking action. And every day you want to be taking action. And so what I recommend is that you have a daily process, a time every day. I find it's usually best at the beginning of the day. Early mornings is my time. Some people do it late at night for the following day. But have a daily process where you think about what action am I going to take today, and create a schedule for yourself, or put it on your calendar, or set aside a time to do certain things that you need to do to get you to your goals. And take action every day. Look for ways to take action on your goals every single day. And you can do that if you have a daily process. And in your daily process, you need to do a few things. You should review your goals. You should review your calendar. You should review your to-do list. What are the things that I've got down here to do? And ask yourself, what do I need to do today to move me toward my goals? What's on my plan that I need to do today? And every day, take action. And those behaviors for sales typically are going to revolve around prospecting behaviors. They're going to revolve around appointment setting behaviors. They're going to revolve around follow-up behaviors. They're going to revolve around processing paperwork or taking care of the administrative things once a sale is made. But you've got to perform these critical behaviors, because the behaviors get you the results you want. And if you're not getting the results you want right now, whether it's in sales or in any other area of your business or your life, if you're not satisfied with the results you're getting, stop and say, what do I need to do different? How do I need to change my behaviors? Because your behaviors will produce your results.